Hello, everybody. Dan DeFedericis of Saratoga Report, and I am here with both a longtime friend and a new friend, a familiar face to some of you, and maybe a less familiar face. I'm here with Beth Fecteau of Nacre Dance Group, and she is next to Johnny Martinez, who has several roles with Nacre and their performances. And we're here to talk about a really neat one coming up in just a few days, the Christmas Oratorio Tea on December 10th. That's Sunday. There's two shows at Universal Preservation Hall, a great venue by any measure. How are the two of you doing in this decidedly wintry weather?
We're doing well. We're excited. It's been a few months of working really hard in the studio, and I think we feel like we're ready to go and share this beautiful work with our community.
It's always a busy time of year in general, but then as we're gearing up for our show, it gets a little bit busier, a little bit more exciting, a little more hectic, but always a lot of fun.
Well, that's great. Yeah, I mean, it's coming right to the time. You've got two shows. I've got them on the screen here. One, a tea at noon, a 1 o'clock performance, and then a second set of shows, a 4 p.m. tea and a 5 p.m. performance. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Excellent. And can you, for those that aren't so familiar with the wonderful offerings that Nacre adds to our arts community, can you describe it a little bit for maybe the novice goer of these events?
I'm going to let Johnny do that because I always do that. And I want to see what his answer is to this.
Okay.
Well, Nacre in its initial mission was focused and dedicated to preserving classic modern dance pieces and presenting them in a very open and accessible way. And then we've also shifted towards having a nice spotlight or forum for new choreographers to showcase their work. In this case, Oratorio is a classic piece of modern dance that goes back to the 70s, set to Bach's oratorio music, loosely telling the nativity story. So that's why it's centered around this time of year, sort of a modern take on, not a take, but a modern answer to the Nutcracker. And we're just very happy to be one of the few companies that presents it at all, let alone on a regular basis.
Yeah, it's kind of a rare thing, an opportunity to see it right here in Saratoga, right? This isn't happening a lot.
No.
And Johnny, you have several roles, right? You're a company member, you're a performer, you're the rehearsal director, you're on the board of Nacre Dance Group. Did I miss anything here? You're gonna...
Well, no, you got them all, Dan. Thanks. Okay. But the most important thing, and the thing that I find that's most rewarding, is that I can call this person a dear friend. And we've been together a long time, and whenever she needs me to be on the board or rehearse something or be in a piece, all she has to do is ask. And I'm very happy to be part of Nacre and for a long time, and to have Beth in my life. And we've done a lot of other things as well, but this is always a really special time of year to do something really special here.
Yes,
wow, that's awesome. That's really uplifting. Sorry, Beth, go ahead.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of like I wish I was dancing too, but as the director, it's like when you're directing, you wish you were dancing, and when you're dancing, you wish you were directing. So, but I get to dance in the studio with Johnny and the other dancers and share this lovely piece with younger dancers that are coming up through the ranks, and I think that's really exciting for us to see their growth over the years, and to see them grow in this work.
And I think you're ready to show us a little bit of what people, if they come Sunday, would see.
Yes, we're going to show you just the finale theme, and his work is really beautiful. It's very clean and streamlined, but he just takes simple movement phrases and does them in canon form and changes spatial directions. We're just going to show you the finale movement theme in its pure sense, so you can get a feeling for it. Okay.
Excellent.
Move this screen down a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to just move you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's flip
it this way.
There we go. Yep. Perfect.
Get this out of the way.
Wow, this is a treat for me. I don't get to see things like this during my work day.
Okay.
Oh, and let me just say, and dancers love to count to 8, so I'm going to be counting in 8s.
Okay.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's the main theme.
That is awesome, Beth. As long as I've known you, I've never seen you dance, and I've always known you as from Nacre, and never had a chance to. That was really now. How many people will be on stage doing that?
17.
Okay, and wow, okay, that sounds beautiful.
They move in different pods around the space doing that theme, so it's a really interesting visual for the audience.
Okay, that's great. And I think you and I on the last recording talked about the suitability for children. I think you said older children, yes, younger children, maybe not as much.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, last year my nephew came to see the show. Actually, my nephew's son, he's 12, and he thought it was great. He really enjoyed it. He got a lot out of it. So that's probably a good age range in there, 10 to 11 and up. Especially if a kid has any dance experience or dance background,
sure,
they'll appreciate the ballet content as well as the modern content. And like you said, there's 17 of us, and a couple of times all of us are on stage at the same time. The colors are very brilliant and vibrant in our costuming too. So visually, it's going to be very exciting.
Yes,
I'm excited as well. I've got it on the screen, nacredance.org/oratorio. That's how they can get tickets, correct?
yes.
And again, at Universal Preservation Hall, a wonderful venue that in recent years has been completely redone. If you've not been there, that is an added bonus to go see the venue. But the dancing sounds superb, and I will talk to you offline of whether I can get there with some of my family or not. So, folks, it is December 10th. That's just this Sunday. 2 shows, 1 and 5, with the teas at noon and 4. Did I understand there's some sort of chocolate connection here? Is that correct?
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
Yes. We've paired with Chocolate is Self-Care, who's based in Cohoes, and she's actually going to be also having another location in Williamstown, Massachusetts. And she's just lovely. So she has lovely traditional tea service with some nice cookies and little tea sandwiches. So we're excited to collaborate with Chocolate is Self-Care as well.
Oh, this sounds like a great event, Johnny. I'm pleased to meet you. We put you on the spot. We hit you cold with a question. You, of course, knocked it out of the park. I mean, granted, you've been living this, but still, I hate hitting somebody cold with a question that we didn't talk about ahead of time.
Right,
you folks are great.
We think on our feet.
That's true.
Just yet another thing that makes Saratoga Springs that much more special, especially with the arts. It's not just about the Belmont Stakes. There's a lot more to Saratoga than horses, and we know that. I think the world knows that, actually, but it's worth repeating. So thank you for joining us. Best of luck Sunday, and thanks for doing this.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
Take care.
Take care.